Attorney Better has a number of items.
Mr. Better.
Thank you, Judge.
Honestly, go fuck yourself, sir. You don't say that, okay? You don't lose a trial where a jury acquits someone and finds them overwhelmingly not guilty and say, I gave my sincere obligation to look into this, and I'm telling you all I saw when she's guilty. Again, respectfully, go fuck yourself.
Swear again like that. That was, no, I mean, whatever. That was, I shouldn't have done that.
A few moments later.
You, as a prosecutor, have got to be out of your fucking mind.
Dude, Jimmy, look at those ears.
The ears don't bother me as much.
No, I don't trust a man. I don't trust a man with a lobe like that. No,
really,
not a fucking chance.
The mouth is butthole to me.
Very thin, paper thin.
The nose.
The nose.
The brows.
Well, listen, I will tell you though, I kind of like a fucked up nose on a guy.
I like a big old honker. I like a big nose.
Big old nose. Give me that big bitch. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm into it.
Come over here. Cluck, cluck.
Yeah.
I see some chickens that went moving on up in my biz. Cluck, cluck. Running. You gotta be with the kids, the kids, the kids, the kids, the kids, kids.
And I go, oop, clutch, clench, kegel. We did it all. And I go, oh, and what happened? And they go, well, we just got 4,000 plus pages, bitch. And I said, stop it. Show me it. Take me to Unimpound Town immediately, if not sooner. So what happens?
The bitch is here.
Why are you at a football game? Are you a Fonz correspondent?
Well, no, because it's only for men over 30. Okay? Have a great night, boys. Fuck off.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Hey, Blues Clues, motherfucker.
Good morning, lovies. Today is Friday. It is February 13th. Friday the 13th, babes. And we're together. It's you. It's me. It's potentially something happening in the cosmos because what a world. What is happening online? What is happening with everyone on Twitter? And why do I have bedhead? I don't know. These are all questions we have to ask. Good morning to Kathy. Oh, cancel. We're going to say good morning, Kathy. Oh, and also McAlbert's Warden says my husband and son were born on a Friday the 13th. Wow. 2 13ths. That's actually a rare day, I think, to be born on. Like the 13th. I think like if you were to look up something, it would say the 28th, maybe the 11th. There's a lot of days, but 13, both of them. Wow. Listen, there are like witches and warlocks, and we know them. Do we want to start a coven? Yeah, we have one already. But I would say that it's potentially like a good thing. Friday the 13th shouldn't be looked at as a bad thing. It should be looked at as like some sort of portal. So I'm trying to manifest fucking destiny this morning, guys. Okay. Am I off? Yeah. Day off. Will take it. Do I have things to do? Absolutely. But I needed to be here. And I needed to talk to you guys. And then I think later, maybe tonight or tomorrow, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We should do like a members only and then Sunday service. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Donovan says he's got a black magic woman. I feel it. I also have Jesus. Okay. Jesus stays with me. He's got a black magic woman. We're not afraid. Oh, and Jen O says, don't let anyone named Jason ruin your Friday the 13th. Shade? Are you shading right now? Also, don't trust anyone. What have we learned throughout the years? Lobes on a man. Tell us. Okay, we say absolutely not. I don't trust the lobes on a man. And I also don't trust a grown man with a lisp. Just saying. Immediately, whoop, guard up. Huh, like, like, what's happening here? Is that an Invisalign? I'm not sure. Okay, yeah. And Jen, who knows? She says, yeah, it is absolutely. Okay, so couple of things, housekeeping items, if you will. 4 days ago, I streamed. I read the Falcon 5, who are going to meet Balmorhea Sketty Stains home in New Hampshire when we do a girls' weekend of delight. It's going to be incredible. But on that same stream, I was delusionally confident in our New England Patriots. I made poor choices. Babes, what happened in that game? I was waiting. I was like, it's coming. It's coming. Is it? It was never coming. I believed what I believed with every fiber of my being. Couldn't tell me shit, but I was wrong. And so those Seahawks, they won fair and square. Rude, but we also will come back. What an end to a season that nobody saw coming. And we have Coach Vrabel. We have Drake May. We still have Stephon Diggs. And him and Cardi, that was interesting too. In the last 2 days, Cardi B, that queen, she is like broken up with Stephon, who she just had a baby with. She refollowed Offset, her other baby daddy. And she like started her Am I the Drama tour. I'm obsessed. Oh, look at 13 King says, I thought we would win too, but I also didn't expect us to be in the Super Bowl. So there's that. Yeah. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. You know, like we were there. Yeah. Thank you. And they'll always be, we can just continue. I forget that a lot of people hate us from other parts of the country. Like, I'm like, how do you hate the Patriots now? I get that if you hated us during dynasties, but like in a rebuild phase and having incredible players and brand new talent and actually doing this from the ground up again, it's something to be commended, not something to be, I don't know, shit on. I don't know. Some people always just hate us because they hate us. You know what I'm saying? I would have loved to be on a duck boat though. So Cardi is kicking ass and taking names. She's broken up with a Patriot. I don't know. She probably won't be staying here, but I find that very interesting. She is woman, hear her roar. Apparently her concert too, like this entire tour she's putting on, guys, 10 out of 10 people are obsessed. They said the vocals, the outfits, her stage presence, like she's just killing it. Am I proud of her? Yeah, I am. Oh, and then Super Bowl says, go Lions. Go Lions? Okay. I didn't hit any squares. I just had like, I was like, there's no luck. She can't call the correct team. And then also she put money into the ether and didn't hit anything. Take a step back. Take a step back, Kimberly. Evaluate your life. I have. Oh, and 13 King says, Cardi B can't be with no Super Bowl loser. Yeah, but if you're refollowing Offset, he's kind of a loser too. He's Amigos loser because he's a cheater. And he's got all the baby mamas. But well, listen, I'm not judgy. Don't be judgy. Oh, lost the Super Bowl and his baby mama. What a day. So allegedly though, okay, so this was just like on Twitter, but he had invited one of his other baby mamas, or not, he didn't invite, his mother invited a baby mama to the Super Bowl. And apparently Cardi was not happy with that. I don't know if this is true. Okay. It's all alleged. But if that's the case, is Stephon Diggs' mother, is she the problem? Is she drama? I don't know. Or are you an incredible blended family and you were just like, hey, I'd love my other baby mama and my other child to be present at the Super Bowl. I could see both sides of the coin. I don't know. Okay. So here we go. So it's somebody's birthday. Happy birthday to whoever's birthday it is. Okay, so we get through the Super Bowl. I black out. I'm just like, what a shit outcome. Did not see it coming. Also, anybody that had a 9 square, 9 and 3, I had 9 and 2. I had 8 and 2. I had all the 5s. Rude. That's all. And then Diggs needs a snipping. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. But after that, we rolled into the week and I was like, okay, what could happen here? A lot. Everything. Savannah Guthrie's mother, Nancy, has still not been found. Is this giving you now like simulation or some sort of inside job or setup vibes? I don't understand how the FBI is coming in and they are investigating, putting up white tents, bringing in people for questioning, releasing them. Like, are we catching and releasing? What are we doing? I don't get it. Also, how did we ever find out that Nancy has a Ring camera, babes, but she didn't have a subscription? Okay, so you didn't have a subscription. And yet everywhere online and every news outlet has been posting your alleged some dude in a mask. So Big Brother has everything. If you have a Ring camera, they're watching you. If you have a Nest, they're watching you. If you have a cell phone, they're watching you. I knew it. Why? Because I talk into the phone and I say, oh, bitch, I need a new vacuum. And then 14 ads come up for Shark. I mean, we know it. But I didn't think they were taking actual video. Like they were taking our videos from video if you didn't even pay for it. They're watching you. Also, watch me. I don't care. Take it all. I said that about China too, even with TikTok, which I got to get back on. But with TikTok, I would say, take it all. Take everything from my phone, scan it, take it, give it to the government. I don't give one shit because I love TikTok, you know? And I guess if you can use it for a crime and you can try to find a cute little lady, then do it. Take my Ring camera footage too. I don't give a shit. But I'm concerned. I'm concerned for all of us. Oh, no, he's saying, or over it for now says no. Privacy is priceless. That is true. Chad, privacy is priceless. We have none. Right? Okay. This is fantastic. Massachusetts Sea Glass will be getting naked in front of theirs and giving Big Brother a show. I mean, give them something to talk about, babe. Let your ass out. Lay it bare. What do you care? Give them a moon. Full side of the moon. Dark side of the moon or light side. Do you have tan lines? We don't know. Big Brother will find out. I love it. And oh God, I'm not going to say that, right? Satori Hisu. Mass surveillance state, the powerful stay powerful. That could not have been said better. And it is. It surely is a surveillance state. There are other, like if you go to New Hampshire, you live free or dying. I don't think that they're watching us. Maybe they are. But in Massachusetts, you know damn right well. Also, Mayor Wu needs to be replaced immediately. The entire country has gone down 20-something% in violent crime and murder. Like just overall as a country down. In the city of Boston, they're up 24% in murders year over year. Okay, so great. Love to see it. Love to see that you are really caring about your constituents, that you are making sure that crime and safety is a priority. I can't stand Wu. Have always disliked her. Oh, and Francine says we should just assume that I'm on camera at all times. I do. You're right. Do you remember back in the olden days when we used to be able to like run a stop sign? Like not run us, but you know what I'm saying? Like you could like run, or if you went through a red light, no one actually like, was it pink? Oh, it wasn't red. It was pink, sir. Now they know everything. Just saying. Oh, incredible. Zambi Ma'am says, begs the question, ring cam across the street from Fairview. Can it always go back to Karen Reed and Officer John O'Keefe? Yeah. Because if anyone can do that, it's us. And I will say that if they were able to take the information from Nancy Guthrie's and put it out into the public on national television, how in the Christ could we not get Kelleher's from across the street? And he was just like, oh, no worries. You couldn't go into the back end or whatever, into the things, you know, in the desktops. Find it. Weird, right? I don't know. Sus, all of it. And yet you know everything. You know, like, what kind of tampons we buy, right? But you couldn't have gathered that information? Stop it. Listen, we were born at night, not last night. And good morning, Amanda Erickson. Nice to see you, babe. Okay. So I'm worried. Nancy's been gone for how many days now? It feels weird. It feels off. I'm not cool with it. I'm very concerned because there hasn't been proof of life. I believe they did give some Bitcoin, but like, you know, this is not great. You know that why? Because of her medical necessity. She doesn't have her medications. Her pacemaker is offline and has been since very early on. So this is not looking good. I say all my prayers for the Guthrie family. You know, that sister still looks a little bit, she looked weird to me in the first video. I don't know. I'm not saying that there's anything there, but like, it's just something is happening that we don't know. Because if it was actually to get money and to extort them and that family for money, then they would have wanted the money. You would have given proof of life. Like, I think there's a recipe for abductions. Am I right? Like, oh, you do this and you get this. That's how it works. And there has been nothing followed in this that would assume that you would get the outcome in which the captors want, which is money, and the outcome that the family would want, which is their loved one back. I mean, not rocket science. Distraction, delusion, denial. Dragonfly for dreams, incredible. And LML Bunny says, yes, 10 days without her meds could be very bad. Not even could be very bad. You know what that is, babe? That is like, okay, so it's not like a 26-year-old or a 36-year-old or a 46-year-old who takes a multivitamin and, you know, a Senecot to keep yourself regular because you're constipated. These are cardiac medications. These are medications of life-sustaining measure that without which you're not going to be doing well, in my opinion. Oh, interesting. Jen says Michael Easter thinks it's a burglary gone wrong. Jen, tell me, I didn't see that anything was actually like stolen though. I knew that there was signs of forced entry, but I didn't know that there was actually things that were missing, that she was robbed. Oh, and Kelly, you agree with Michael Easter. Okay. Well, we'll listen to it, babes. We're going to listen. We're going to watch. We're going to be ready. We're waiting. Okay. So that's going on. And I am like, I'm dialed in on that. I think that there is shade everywhere. There's fuckery afoot in Tucson. And then I get my heart broken. And if anyone is a millennial, if anyone grew up quite literally your preteen angst coming to you in the form of Dawson's Creek, Dawson Leary, Joey Potter. I find out that James Vanderbeek is not here, is no longer with us at the age of 48 after battling with colorectal cancer. And he has 6 beautiful children and a wife. And like it was too much to bear, babes. I just keep listening over and over and over to Paula Cole's I don't want to wait for our lives. I can't, I'm going to kill you. Sorry, it's terrifying. But like, and then I'm listening to the words of the song and I never, ever, ever listened like in the way in which I hear it now. So now we're going to do it together because I'm going to make you cry. Okay. If I'm crying, you're crying, babe. Oh, what is she going to present it? Share it? Who is she? Allow it. Okay, we're going to do that. Share. Oh. No thanks. We're going to make this big. Okay, babes. And we're going to listen to the words. Ugh, terrifying. Oh, all right, babes. I just had to. I had to for us. I had to for James Vanderbeek and his family. Also, sidebar, there was a GoFundMe that was set up for his family and his 6 beautiful children. And they've raised over $1 million in like a day. And if you are an actual OG fan of Dawson's Creek, you know that Dawson Leary was obsessed with Steven Spielberg, right? Like obsessed. It was always like he was like the movies, and it was like teenage angst, but they were also so smart. Like I never used the big words that they used. I was like, wait, what's happening? What is happening? What the fuck are you even saying? It was awesome. And the actual Steven Spielberg donated $25,000 to James Vanderbeek's GoFundMe. Pitter patter. Stop. I'm obsessed. So that's it. And if you actually go back, I do want to say it was a little bit risky. Like, was it risky or risque for Pacey to, like, in the initial season 1, he was like banging Tamra, and she was a teacher. Like, that's like, are we allowed? Like, and he wasn't like, okay, you can't say that, I guess, because he was an older person. Clearly, Joshua Jackson was an adult, but like we were talking about, I think they were in like 10th grade, and he was like he was being seduced by his teacher. And it was a whole storyline. And back in the olden days in the 90s, all the boys were like hot, wood. And now I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. That's abuse. Actually, sorry. Like, that's weird. Don't do that. I don't think it would be on the TV now, but just saying, I digress. There was a different time. Times have changed, Robin. Times have changed. Oh my gosh. The sweet woman just said it's at 2.1 million today. That's incredible. And his family and his children deserve that, in my opinion. I don't think that they got really good deals for Dawson's Creek, even though it was in syndication and all of those things. Like, I mean, I know that they were highly paid, but back in the olden days, it was Friends that had the highest paid, like, actors. And I remember they got at some point $1 million an episode. But I know damn right well that, like, the Warner Brothers weren't paying. They weren't paying that much to everybody. And I know Katie Holmes has money, but that's like after Scientology and Tom Cruise and Surrey. But I don't think anybody is like doing incredibly well from that. Also, Varsity Blues, another banger of a movie of the 90s, and 3 people from that movie are not with us anymore. Rest in peace to Paul Walker. Loved him. I don't know. Just makes me sad. Okay. Oh, and the medical bills. His medical bills. Oh, that really, now that's going to piss me off. Don't make me go on a rant about medical bills in this country. And how, like, no offense, don't pay. Sorry. So it's a hot take. But, like, he went for experimental treatment. He was just like a godly man. A kind man, a good man. And anybody, like, you see anyone online that was just like, he was a pleasure. He was somebody you wanted to be around. And I don't know why it affected me so deeply. I was like, I can't believe when I saw it, I was like, there's no way he's not here. He's 40, he's 48. No way. And, like, if nothing else, maybe his messages and, like, anything that he had posted on social media, like, it was always uplifting, spiritual. And I guess until the very end, he was, like, lucid and having deep conversations and just present with people and saying, I don't give a fuck. Well, he probably didn't swear, but, like, that you just listen to each other and you love each other. And we could all take that. Of, like, you don't know. you know, I don't know, but he was a wonderful man. 2.1 million. Wow. And 6 kids if they want to go to college. That's so much. And his wife's name's Kimberly Vanderbeek. And all of the cast from Dawson's Creek like wrote beautiful like things on Instagram, or I don't know where else, but I just saw it all and it was really nice. I loved it. Yeah. Croy ABC says only the good die young and cancer sucks. I agree. 110%, babe. Oh. Nurse Kim, please go on a rant because the world is sad enough. Respectfully, you're amazing. Oh, okay. All right, Dakota girl, let's go. So as it relates to, I'll do a health insurance rant then, and I'll do medical bills rant, because there is no reason that in the year of our Lord 2026, babes, my company just got bought up by another company and I had to get new insurance. Okay. And I said, oh, wow, wonderful. And my for a family is $487 biweekly that I pay just for medical, not your dental, not your vision. And then we have a family deductible of $8,000. Okay, 4,000, 8,000. Single is 4,000, 8,000 is for families. So $487 biweekly is what? I don't know, 900. Okay, wait, let's look at this. Oh, please. 487. 487 times 2. 974 times 12. I pay $11,688 to be protected. Every office visit is $20 copay. Now, it used to be back in the olden days, you could go to preventative, and like if it was just a well visit for the kids or whatever, it would be free. Now it's not. It's $20. If it's a specialist, it's $50 or $100. My tier of my medications went from like 510 to 510-20 for the highest for like tier 3. And now it is 20, 40, 100. And I'm $11,000 a year, 11,000. And then babes, you have to pay another 8,000 to meet your deductible for a family. And can I ask you, and thank God, I'm knocking on wood when I say this, but my girls go to the doctor. Like if there's like an annual sickness, they get like, oh, I'm ill, right? Everyone gets a chest cold. Or like for vaccines or OB now, like not OB, GYN, like, cause you should be going when you turn 15 or 16, in my opinion. So like just for annual checkup. So those are things that you're doing, and it's all based on a healthier person or a healthier family because they're young and there's no congenital or pre-existing conditions. What about our Americans whom do not have have no coverage? They don't go, they get sicker. They're going to ERs, clogging our ERs, which now you're waiting 8 hours. I sent a patient the other day to fucking BI, Beth Israel, and they're waiting in an ER in diabetic keto, and they were in acidosis, and 8 hours to be seen. What? It's broken. And I know that some people will say health insurance is not a right. I didn't say it was. It's not an inalienable right, but health care should be, in my opinion. We should be making Americans healthier, not sicker. Big Pharma, again, in my opinion, should not be churning out new medications, having their drug reps go in and sell you a product because all you are treating is a symptom, not an underlying cause. Like, what happened? Because back in the 50s or in the 40s or even to the 60s, you'd have house visits from your physicians. They would do house calls. They would take care of you. And they would try to like, you have to get back to treating the whole patient. Is your blood pressure high because you have what's going on? We don't need to just keep changing your BP meds. Figure it the fuck out. Actually do testing, actually see what is happening. Do sleep studies. There's so many different ways in which, I don't know, oxygenation, stress, sleep apnea, everything can affect a human body. Obesity, okay, all right. Thick'em season, shut up, Kim. But yes, you have to treat a whole patient instead of just taking one little piece by piece. And now you've got 30-year-olds or 35-year-olds on 6 or 7 pharmaceutical meds. For what? Do better. We can do better. We're the only first world country that has this disparity in healthcare. And if you were to look at it, or you look at universal healthcare, and listen, I'm not political. I don't mean it like that. But back in the olden days, I would say, no, do not do universal healthcare because I don't want to pay more taxes, because that's what I believed, like a dumbass. And now you look at like either Canada, or you can look at Denmark, or you can look at Sweden or other places, and you'll say, oh, funny story. You know what they wouldn't be paying for my taxes? It wouldn't be $11,000 that I'm paying to my fucking health insurance just to have the insurance and walk through the door. Stop it. Stop it. And now you dickheads say that we can't even, like, you get in trouble if you file your taxes and say, oh, I have to make sure that I have X's in a box that I was covered the entire year. Yeah, I do it because I'm responsible. But what if you can't? Then you get penalized? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Sorry. Oh, okay. Michael says our healthcare in Canada sucks. All right, so healthcare sucks in general. Is it because you have to like long wait times? I knew a lady who was getting a knee replacement, and she said that it took like 6 months and it should have been sooner. Is that what you mean, Michael? Tell me. Oh. Scam to be sick, scam to be well. Oh my God, Dragonfly Dreams, you're hitting me with these one-liners today. Incredible. Oh, and Naughty Dog says the UK takes about 2 years to get a brain scan. Oh. Even for emergent? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know then. Well, someone smart enough needs to fucking figure this out. You shouldn't have to wait that long for people with universal health care. They shouldn't have to wait those wait times. But we also shouldn't be paying out the fucking ass and getting penalized and getting thrown through healthcare mills, not pill mills necessarily, but like going through the mill and the motions of what? Not any good outcomes. When are you healed? When are your diagnoses healed? No, they're on your fucking medical record forever. Go look at your patient go look at your portal. Oh, you have a diagnosis? Did you get cured? No. Unless you got the clap in 2011. Then you got a little penicillin and you did come back, okay? But otherwise, your anxiety is with you. Your osteopenia with you. Right? I don't know. Yeah, you don't really know about your health insurance until you get really sick. I read everything, Robin, because I'm an asshole. I read it all. I want to know every plan that was offered. I want to know, I need to know it all. I'm not doing just an overview, a quick picks. I read everything. I know your specialist. I'm like, oh, I need a PPO. Oh, yeah, I need a PPO. Why? Because I'm not waiting for a fucking referral. I know how it works. I know the game. I'm like, I'm not waiting. No. Ew, if it's in network, I'm going. But again, it feels like, so those of whom are sick are penalized. Those of whom are well are penalized. And it's like, who's winning except maybe insurance carriers? I know hospital systems aren't, because our nurses, our doctors are unbelievably overworked, overwhelmed. It's very difficult. Everything sucks right now. You know, we can't even get somebody to vote yes on ratios. That didn't even pass in Massachusetts a couple years ago. I was like, vote yes. Everyone's like, fuck you, Kim. No, we don't need ratios. How dare you? Oh, safe patient care. Oh, God forgive me. And Mark Cunningham, first of his name, says, we all just get bent over every day. Let's face it. No lube, no kiss on the mouth. I hate it. Let's try to make an initiative. I don't know. Vote in better people. Is that the answer? Maybe. Or I know that they say that they can't lobby or you can't like donate. I think that there shouldn't be profits. Well, maybe there should. I don't know, because we're capitalistic. That's our country, so I guess it should. But maybe there should be like morality in certain things of like, oh, I'm sorry, you making $1 trillion on fucking Lipitor, or even more than that for the Sackler family for the oxycodone or OxyContin situation of the early 2000s. They made more money than God. Said that there was no addictive properties, got a black box label, which is like danger. They were able to get that taken away. Moving and shaking, paying their reps in like fancy cars, in vacations to sell the most drugs. Ew. Ew. Shameful. And if we had a ticker on a fucking screen, you would see that in the first time, I think in the last 18 years, opioid deaths are down. But that ticker was going up higher than COVID did. It was, if you saw every day on your television, the deaths by actual pharmaceuticals and opioids and people whom had a reason and then were cut off by supply. And because the FDA cracked down and the DEA cracked down, and then prescribers were like, oh, I'm afraid. And then the unbelievable aftermath. And to see that even rehabs, guys, if you look at addiction and you look at rehabs, that's a body selling business too. That's trafficking. It's almost damn near human trafficking what goes on. Look at Florida. It's a lot to be said about Florida. But if you go down and you see that there will be people that come in, they'll get almost 30 days, then they're back out on the street, and then they'll start the clock again, and these places will be paid up. And they're paid so much money, you would shit. It's per night, per patient per night, right? So if they have these little, they like will get a house, they'll make the house into a rehab, they'll get some medical director to sign off on things. And it's a body snatching business. Then it's endless. And there is no limit on specific treatments or how many times, because your insurance is going to continue to pay it. So if you're getting $300 a night, let's just say, I'm just saying that's not accurate, but 3 times, okay, I should be able to do that in my head, but 300 times 30, I really should be able to do that. 300 times 30, 9,000. 9,000 for one person. If you have a 12 bed to a 60 bed facility, you are making all the money. And it is in your best interest to allow people to leave and then come right back in, like a rinse and repeat, a cycle. It's sick. Sorry. Oh, the fraud. The fraud is outrageous. I don't know how we got here. I apologize, but it is absurd. And then you also think about the people who don't have that coverage and that they're not able to get in, or people on Mass Health Standard, they can get in anywhere. It's just, it never makes sense. They better have a swimming pool in rehab. Where do you want to go, babe? You want to go to, what did they call it? What was the one that I always would see on TV? Oh God, they were like, come to, I don't know if it was like Serenity or whatever. And they were like, oh, it's incredible. Come here. They're doing sound baths and they have a pool and a sauna. I don't know. Terrible. Oh, not all who wonder. 723 says a 124-hour stay for my husband at Mass General before he died was $82,000. I'm so sorry for the loss of your husband, babe. And yeah, that's on par. $82,000 for what? For what? You know, I got a $5,000 bill for an ambulance because Liv got stung by a bee. And she has an EpiPen, and this was the first time she ever got stung by a bee, and she was complaining her little lips got swollen, and I was like, she's anaphylaxis. So she was at camp, day camp up in Merrimack, New Hampshire, and she ends up getting the ride in the ambulance. And like a year and a half later, I get this bill, and they're like, I was like, I already paid a $500 copay, you fucks. And they were like, yeah, you owe the town of Merrimack, New Hampshire $4,800. And I was like, no, the fuck I don't. Denied. And I go, also, they were like, oh, well, there wasn't medical necessity. I was like, oh, my 7-year-old was stung by a bee and her lips swole, and that could have been like, you could die from that. Has no one seen my girl? Like, what are we doing? And now she has an EpiPen and she takes it everywhere. So shut up. Rude. Oh, Promises. That was it. Promises Malibu. That was the one. That was the one I used to see on the television all the time. So yeah, but how rude. Like, they're so fucked. Everyone is, and I fought it, babes. You know, I wrote a poison pen letter. I go, oh, listen to me. I go, I am absolutely, I don't know you dick shit. I've already paid. Talk to my insurance company. And they said, yeah, well, we don't care about your insurance. We care about the bill and that the ambulance went and drove her. I go, well, it was a 9-minute ride. $4,800? Ooh. Oh, sorry, me Mac says 2 broken legs with an ankle sprain, and I was told Tylenol. Pain was unbearable. Thanks, drug companies. Certain instances in which we should be using pain management are not even addressed anymore. And you know, when I first became a nurse, pain was the 5th vital sign. Like, that's a long time ago. I was in 2007. I became an LPN. And I quite literally was told, like, you assessed a patient's pain every single visit, every single time you went in to do a blood pressure, get an O2 sat, listen to lungs, temperature, everything, heart rate, you did pain. And we were always taught that pain is subjective. It's not like, I can't tell you what kind of pain you're in. My pain tolerance is incredibly high. Another person's pain tolerance may not be. Who the fuck am I to say, well, I can handle it? I'm not you. I don't know. Just saying. All right. Well, okay. We're healthcare, guys. I have no idea. I'm sorry about this, but yeah, that's what I meant. Oh gosh, Tylenol was $9 for one Tylenol. Yeah, go through it all. Read everything. I'm telling you right now, read everything. Do not listen when somebody gives you something and they say, oh, hey, this is what you owe. You don't. actually. And also there's a billing department. I don't know if you know this, but when I had my girls, I had them at Lowell General Hospital. And I had 2 children in 1 year. So I had Mia in February and then I had Livy in December. And it was like, it was a lot. Okay. It was a lot of money. And after insurance, I think it was like, I don't know, like $3,500. And I was only there for two days. I was out after 48 hours. Vaginal deliveries, you don't have to like stay as long as C-sections. And so I'm out in 2 days. After everything that is done, I'm still owing you almost $4,000. I'm a bait. I was just born. I was 16 and pregnant, for Christ's sake. I had no money. And I'm like, I can't afford $3,500. Then in the same year, they're like, hey, bitch, you're going to have to pay another $3,500. I go to the billing department. Who do I meet? Okay, Brenda, an angel. And I say to her, can I go on a payment plan, please, ma'am? Because I can't pay this. I don't have this. And now you're saying it's 30 days late or it's 60 days late or whatever the fuck it was. And she ends up saying to me, thank you. Oh, I don't know if I should say this. Okay, this story is alleged. She says, thank you for coming here and telling me you've already paid $500 on like both of them. It was like $1,000 I had paid. So she said, I can put it that you paid $500 on both of them. And she wiped everything. She wiped it for me. And she was like, people don't think to ask, or they don't think to come here. And because I was able to show that like I was paying my rent, I was back in school to become an RN. And like they had a sliding scale and they said, you don't have, like, Kim, just reach out. Everyone should be reaching out and asking the medical billing and coding, and they will really try if they're good. Other places might not be, but Lowell General, I'll never forget that. I'll never forget Brenda. I like cried because I had just had another baby and I was like, I am blacked out right now. And I do not like, I can barely make ends meet. Also, this was a year that like oil, it was 2011, probably by the time I had gone to like make this arrangement, because I had had both the girls in 2010. And she was like saying to me, we had that weird October, like the ice storm. And everyone lost power and it was so fucking cold every day. It snowed forever. Ugh, I hated it. And like I had oil heat at the time and I was paying $800. I was like, I got no money. I have no money, babe. And she helped me. And Melissa said, yes, calling the hospital can negotiate some of the charges. Absolutely. Also go in person if you can, if you're not afraid, because like feel it out. All right. Talk nicely. Tell Brenda, say, Brenda, hey, listen, hey, Bren, I'm having a minute. Okay. I just had 2 babies. I'm unwell. I can't afford this shit. I'm like, I could barely afford these kids. What was I thinking? No, just kidding. She was just like, oh, so again, she was able to split that up. And then I didn't have to go to debtor's prison. I thought actually at that time too, I was dumb. And I thought that like, for medical bills, I believed that I could go to prison if I didn't. I don't know why I thought that. Maybe my dad told me, maybe someone was fucking with me, but I was like, oh, I'm going to jail. E2 Brutus, I go to jail for this? Not today. And that's it, Kelly, is that I was just trying to get on a payment plan. I was like, I'll pay you $50 a month for the rest of my life. I'm good for that. But if you can wipe it and they can help you, and like most of us babes would meet the financial assistance like criteria. If you show your income to outgoing, what was that? Debt to income. I don't know what the fuck it is. But if you show the in and out, it makes sense. And they can do some sort of step to help you. So I just recommend that if possible. Oh, Dragonfly Dreams hit me again with financial oppression is abuse. USA excels. Wow, you're doing real good today. Okay, babes. So, like, yeah, we've gone on a healthcare journey here. We've talked about James Vanderbeek. We wonder what the fuck is happening with Nancy Guthrie. Our hearts were broken by the New England Patriots. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Do you have plans? What are you doing? You got a boo? You going out? You going to have supper? I was in the South Shore. I was in Cohasset yesterday, and I was at CVS, and I met a lovey in the wild. I've met 2 loveys in the wild. I'm in the South Shore, and it's unbelievable. Like, when I'm home, no one says anything to me. I'm in the CVS line, and I go ahead, hon, right in front of me. And she's like, I would know your voice anywhere. And I'm like, oh. And she's like, Nurse Kim. And I died. I dropped dead. I died. I was like, hi. Oh, look at her. Hi, Corinne. She was so cute. We were happy little cappies together. We talked for like 30 minutes. She said she followed me since the Harmony Montgomery case. Well, Adam Montgomery, really. And it was insane. Oh. And she's actually friends. Listen to this. Oh, this is kind of big doing. She's friends with Blair Miller, who has Jameson, who is Harmony's little brother. He adopted him. Blair Miller is everything. Do you know Blair Miller? Okay. All right. And she was just everything. She was everything. I love seeing people. I get embarrassed though. I'm wicked. I'm annoying. But she was telling me about the fact that I guess Blair is moving back to the South Shore, and he was the one, actually, it wasn't Crystal, which, sorry guys, going back to a different case back from 2023 or 2024, was the death of 5-year-old Harmony Montgomery at the hands of her father, Adam Montgomery. And the stepmother was Kayla. And she kind of flipped on him. He ended up getting convicted of 2nd-degree unaliving of this beautiful angel who was from Massachusetts. She was from the Lowell area. Her birth mother was Crystal. And due to some substance use disorder issues, she ends up getting kind of lost in the system, Harmony. And she moves to New Hampshire, crosses state line. DCF is involved, babe, involved. Crystal's other child, Jameson, is removed, and he gets adopted out by Blair Miller. He's a news anchor and his husband. And they were unable to do that for Harmony. They would have been willing to take Harmony, but because she had a blood relative in New Hampshire, and allegedly he had his shit together at the time, that they were going to give it a whirl. Well, so they send Harmony with an open DCF case, send her up to New Hampshire. She goes with her father, Adam Montgomery, and there are signs, there are issues here, okay? She has literal bruises. She gets slapped. One of his uncles said he slapped her right in front of him, and he was like, oh, that's weird. But didn't call the police. I'm not judging. Yes, I am. Fucking asshole. And so Crystal hadn't heard from her since her actual biological mother hadn't talked to her since Easter, I believe, of 2019. And then COVID hit, and Harmony was supposed to be going to kindergarten, but because of the cracks in our system and our cracks in the child, safety nets for our children and welfare services, she doesn't end up enrolling. And no one is asking, where is she? So then Adam and his wife at the time, and they have 2 little boys, they're in transitional living in shelters. And it is alleged that in December of 2019, he had gone to Habit Opco, which is a place to get your methadone in the morning. And he went in, and then Kayla went in, and then they were in the car. They were living in the car at the time. And she says that he struck her so many times, a 5-year-old little baby, struck her so many times in the head and in the face that like she was taken out of this world. You killed her with your bare hands. And then what's scary is what after happened is that like they took her allegedly and brought her to different transitional living and put her in like her remains in a tiny bag. And then the woman who he was with at the time, Kayla, his next wife, she ends up laying down with this man, okay, who you've seen actually physically unalive his daughter in front of you and your sons, by the way. How about that fucking trauma in a car? Then you lay down with him again and you get pregnant with a daughter and you have a daughter. No, not today, Satan. Not a fucking chance. She's a monster. He's a monster. Harmony still has never been found, like her remains. And after that case, I couldn't cover children cases because I was so fucked up. I couldn't sleep for 2 weeks after that. I could not sleep because I was happy that he was convicted, that Adam did, receive that conviction. But then they end up letting the stepmother out like for good behavior. She gets out of jail. She serves like 18 months. And I'm like, you were a fucking participant. You saw this, you never reported it, and you like transported her remains places. You're a fucking animal. I don't know. That still bothers me. And then she went to a halfway house. And this bitch had the fucking balls, guys, to be like, oh, yeah, I don't want the public to know when she's getting released from New Hampshire State Prison, like whatever. She's like, oh, I don't want people to know where I am for my safety. Well, you know what? Guess what, Kayla? Hey, Kayla, did you give one fuck about Harmony's safety and her well-being? No. So I don't give a frig about yours. Ugh. Rage. I know. Monsters. I know. Oh my God, Cal. The one that was supposed to protect her. It's so heartbreaking. It was. That was the worst. That was one of the worst cases that I just can't do it, guys. It hits me. It just hits me in the gut, and I take it too personally, I guess, or like it really impacts like my mental health when I cover children losing their lives. Like I can't. And it was so close to home that I was just like, I don't know. I just wish that, and I think about other children that have fallen through the cracks. And no one deserves, like all of our children should have been protected. Children are the innocent. Children are so valuable. And people treat them like garbage. And hurt, like if you hurt children to death. Is that sick? I don't care. You don't even need a trial. Death to the gallows. Bye. Give mothers a musket. Okay? And just free reign. We could handle it. I'm just saying. Oh my God. And animals. I know. Babe, stop it. Are you kidding me? I like literally was looking through my phone and in my pictures, and apparently I was trying to like trigger myself into a small mentee bee. Why did I have ASPCA? I've been an ASPCA member since forever. When In the Arms of an Angel and a Shivering Chihuahua came onto my screen, Mia's my oldest is crying. I'm crying. I get an orange shirt. I pay, I think it's $19.99 a month. I have for at least 10 years. Why do I have pictures in my fucking phone of like, I don't know, was I trying to give them more? It was like for 39 cents a day, you can save, Charlie. And I'm like, Charlie, what was I doing? Like, why? Why have you saved this? Are you unwell? Yeah. I'm going to show it to you. I know I'm going to find it. I don't know if I wanted to call a new number or if I wanted to up my donation, but I pay one every month. They give me like rewards for how long I've done this. And yet I'm just trying to make myself sad. Or maybe I wanted to adopt him. I don't know what I was doing, but it was truly a little psychotic of me. Oh, now I'm not going to, oh, is she not going to find it? Oh, is she a fibber? No. We got to find those little pup. Oh, I just got to write. Look, got to write animal, dog. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at the babies. Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, look at Rocky. Look at that was my Rocky. Stop it. He was 12. He was my little bear. I rescued him from a crack house in Lowell. I paid. He was in a galley kitchen, okay? And a guy with face tattoos met me in the Kohl's parking lot, and I paid him $250. I go, is this a ransom? I took him. And he had 7 years with me. It's my son. Boo. Can you stand it? My puppy. I love him so much. Oh, old school. Corgi bums. Oh. I love it. And then that's why I used to get pissed off about fucking Chloe too. I'd be like, who's hurting Chloe? If Chloe is not with us, don't tell me. I'll never be okay. I said, I have to pretend she's fine. She's just playing ball somewhere, babe. Oh, LML Bunny remembers Corgi bum. Ba-do-do-do-do. Me and Cully. Those were the days. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. That was a little bit weird. So listen, what we're going to do is, I wanted to tell you one more thing. Okay. If you haven't gone, babes, to get your, like, if you need to go to Ulta or Sephora or whatever, someone posted me a message yesterday and said that they loved the L'Oreal or whatever I use for my BB cream or CC cream, whatever the fuck it was that I told you. Because I only do that. I don't do like powder or anything else. And she was like, Kim, I got it. It's the best shit. And she's like 45 maybe. And she said like it was helpful. And I was like, yeah. But if you're looking for a lip, like a lip duo, and you're not like Kylie lipping it, all right. If we're not injectable, if we're just regular lips, and you want something, I go to, where did I go yesterday? I go to Sephora. And I knew that not the kids, but like people were talking about the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk glossy lip kit. Now watch this. They say it's iconic. I go, bitch, I love a nude lip. Oh, take me to church. And so I think I tried the Pillow Talk regular one time and I didn't like it, but they have a Pillow Talk fair. And I guess because like maybe I'm fair skinned, but watch this. You ready? Watch. Let's do it together. You're gonna be like, bitch. Oh. Who is she? Ready? Oh, give it to me, baby. Hot wood. And then you get this little fucker. Non-sponsored, clearly, guys. It's just a little, I got it in this little thing. I was like, let me try it. Oh, let's try it. Did I pay, I don't know, $20 for it? I don't fucking even know how much it cost. But I like the fair. So do that. If you're fair or you're light hair or light skin, Try it. And if you're like medium or you have olive skin, go with the regular Pillow Talk. But ready? Okay, ready? Oh, who is she? It's cute, no? I like it. I'm sorry, Catherine. You're wearing it right now. Of course you are, Queen. It's because we know each other. It's because you're my best friends from out of town. You get me. I love it. Yes, this is the, I don't know, babe. This is, it's, I don't know. It says gloss, so it's up front, right? Like they caught me. Oh, babes, by the by, hold please. Get this too. Hold please. She's like, okay. Okay. So I go there, right? I'm like, I go because I had to get this. This is my shit. Sol de Janeiro. I like the different numbers, but there's a new number that I have gotten. I'm telling you, I got it last month and I only got a small one. I got like the smallest one that they had. It was a new number. It's called it's 91. Everyone compliments it. It's fruity. And it's not overwhelming. It's like clean, fruity, delicious. I don't know, citrusy because I'm a citrus bitch. This 91, I'd buy it out of stock. Baby, non-sponsored. I'm obsessed. Everyone loves this. It smells wicked good. So I was going there for that, right? Then I'm in the fucking line and they got all the things, right? They're like, they're like, oh, try this. And I'm going to try it. Okay. I'm going to try all the things. But I saw this and I was like, oh, I knew this brand, or I knew Charlotte Tilbury from something. But she said it's the universally flattering Pillow Talk lip look loved by stars. Oh. It's a global sensation. I don't know if I believe it, but I like it. And I somehow picked up the Fair. I would have probably gone with the regular one, but I had already tried that one. And I was like, I think it looks a little purpley I don't know. It just didn't, it was cute, but I think this one, I'm into it. It's giving me speaking of 90s, it's giving me 90s vibe. Bitch, if I put on if I do a smoky eye tomorrow or tonight, if we do a members only, let's do smoky eyes and Pillow Talk lips. No? Yeah? Fuck off? All right, we'll figure it out. Okay. Oh, and the BBCC. Wait, okay. Hold, please. I'll get it. Okay, babe. Okay, babe. This is it. All right. This is the magic. Let's make the magic together. It is L'Oreal Paris Magic Skin Beautifier. This is all I use. I put it on my hands. I put it on my face. Cream. You can either do light, you should do fair or medium or dark, whatever. But like it comes in fair, medium, or dark. And it comes out white. And then it matches to your skin. Thank you. Yeah, because I don't have time. I don't know if I'm a neutral, if I'm a cool. I don't know what I am. So just blend. 4 beautifying actions in one. Primes, corrects, hydrates, and perfects. Yeah. Okay. It's 1 fluid ounce. This is what I do, babes. Put it on. Then try to build an eyebrow because we overplucked in the early 2000s. But then the Magic Skin Beautifier, you can get this at any local CVS. I got mine yesterday when I met Corinne. And yeah, I love it. That's what you should do. Well, if you like, because I can't do like anything that's matte or powdery. I clump or like I look weird or it sits odd on my face. So this is just like a little tiny bit. You just go choop, choop, and then just rub it in and then wash your handies. Okay. Oh, overplucked and waxed the brows here. Yeah, we're trying to rebuild a brow, babe. Oh, babe. Shannon, says Sephora has a tool that can scan for shade undertone matching. Seriously? I didn't even know that. Hot. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you know what somebody told me is like, okay, look at your, okay, this is interesting. So look at your veins. If you look blue, no, I don't know. Maybe I'm saying this wrong. I think if your veins look blue, you're warm. And if your veins look green, you're cool. And my veins look green. Can you see my veins? Put it in my veins. I don't have good ones. I don't have ones that like nurses, when we look at veins, we're like, you know, always got good veins. But I don't have the best. I need a butterfly needle. 22. I'm looking for a 22 butterfly. Okay, that's all I'll say. Yeah. Oh, it's the opposite. Oh shit, I fucked it up. It might be the Okay, wait. Green vein is olive complected. Guys, you know blue is cool. Okay. All right, blue is cool. I don't know. Listen, go to Sephora or we'll Google it together. All right, so later on tonight, babes, I will be, let's members only. Let's talk shit because everyone's lost their collective minds. And we'll talk, do a little life update, get some good news, and just talk shit with my best friends from out of town. All right, if you're free. If not, I get it. I'll fuck off. And otherwise, we'll be doing Sunday service with Mr. Betterow at 8 a.m. on Sunday. All right? Be productive. It's 9 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? At school. It's Friday. Friday the 13th. Mazel lovies. I love everything about you. Thank you for joining me for a nothing stream. See you later. Bye.
All right, great job on the news.
Thank you.
We will, Courtney and I will share what happened when we went to dinner last night, Sunday dinner coming up. And as